Everyone, thank y'all for joining. Thank you. Hello, hello, Larissa, Zoe. Hello, Ellie. Hello, hello. Hello, April. Hello, Golden, Bethany. So glad y'all could join us. Hello, Lena. Hello, Mary Ann. I see some of my subscribers are on here, so I want to make sure y'all know that there is that free Zoom event coming up for subscription holders. If y'all have not registered, please go and do so. You can register on my website. It's April 16th. It's going to be a Zoom event. So, and it's free. You can come and get readings. That's what it's about. So if you are a subscription holder, good job, Watermelon. I'm so glad y'all registered. I will probably also have like a subscription week. I'm not sure. It's been kind of crazy, and we're traveling this weekend. We're going to Phoenix. Got to do some business over in the Phoenix area. So glad to see everyone. All right. We're going to, oh, look at that, 111. Angel number. Jumped up to 118. That's okay, though. Got the 111. Y'all just keep them coming. I want to thank everyone who, if you choose to share my live, as y'all heard me talk about, it just helps me so much in the algorithms. I appreciate it so much when you share my live and when you like it, you share it, it just puts you on up in the algorithms and busts it out to more people. It's been very difficult in that TikTok algorithm has been lately. All right, we are going to start out with a spirit led today. Let's see what we got going on. I was feeling spirit led. I don't know. I popped on. I was telling my moderator, what do you feel about a spirit led? I don't think have I ever done a completely spirit led live before? Look at that. You just got them tattooed on you. Yes, I love. Namaste, Amber. I love those numbers. Okay. I have a male spirit stepping up, and the first name I heard was Billy Bob, which, I mean, does anyone really name their kid that? Billy Bob? Yes?
Yes, that's not funny. People do name their children.
Okay, well, if one's named Billy Bob, it's a beautiful name. Okay. It just feels a little bit old school. Anyway. Hello, everyone. Hello, Toasted Tofu. Gypsy Mama. Hello. Hi, Jackie. Thank you for loving my vibe. I'm going to be in, I don't know, you must have heard me. I'm going to be in Phoenix. We fly out tomorrow. I have some small groups going on down there. Okay. Male spirit, I'm hearing Billy Bob. He feels like he has I want to say a dad energy to him. He is showing me that he was thin all of his life. Even as he got older, he was thin. And then he had an illness where it made him extremely thin. He is showing me that he liked motorcycles. And he liked he could work on, I'm hearing small motors, which is odd. I guess small motors are different than big motors. You would think they would work the same, just smaller parts. My moderator is saying no. I just assumed small motors were the same as big motors. They just had, smaller parts to them. Okay. So I'm hearing he could work on small motors. Lawnmowers, chainsaws versus cars. Oh, there you go. All right. So I'm hearing this gentleman, he has a dad energy to him. I'm hearing the name Billy Bob around him. He was thin, and he had an illness that made him even more thin. Oh, he smoked also. I don't think I said that. He worked on small motors. He liked motorcycles. Does this gentleman sound familiar to anyone? Is it? I don't know. Unless people aren't claiming my spirit lens, then I'll have to go to straight picking them. So does this gentleman sound like he belongs to anyone? Let me just describe him real quick. And again, and then we'll move on to someone else if he's not claimed. I'm hearing this male, well, not hearing, he's a man, but I'm hearing the name Billy Bob, and just know that name could be someone around him, not necessarily his name. He has a dad energy. He was very thin. Okay, so bad mood Billy. Oh, there's you go. There's a Billy. Okay, let's see. Not thin, really. Can't take the motorcycle thing, but did work on vehicles. Did he work on? Okay, let me see if I can get some more information from him. Bad mood Billy, and let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, give me something else, dude. Okay, when I said give me something else, he definitely showed me that he served in the military. And he also frequented, what is the VA, like, the bars? VFWs. Okay, Bad Mood Billy. And Bad Mood Billy, did he like to go to the VFW, I guess it is, where all the military people hang out and they drink and it's like a bar?
There are other ones like that, but VFW is most popular.
Let's see how many can Bad Mood Billy. Oh, not quite enough. I was going to have you go live. Oh, did you see that, Bad Mood Billy? He went to bars a lot. Okay, I think that's who we're here with here. And I just noticed, I checked to see how many followers you had because I was going to have you go live with me. And you have 333. That's another angel number, right? That's how many followers you have. I appreciate that. Okay. This gentleman is... So when you said that he frequented bars, he started laughing because I was like, you were showing me the VFW, and he's like, I liked all bars. He only liked he's saying redneck bars. I would call them a dive bar. I have a girlfriend that I tease her all the time because that's all she'll take me to is dive bars. I was like, one day you're going to take me, I told my friend one day she's going to take me to a bar and I'm going to ask for a glass of wine and they're actually going to give me a wine list and I'm going to fall out fainting because my friend actually took me to a place that all you had around there. Oh, okay. Very good. He's saying it doesn't matter. That's all he would have gone to anyway. So even if y'all had nicer ones, he wouldn't have gone to them. You know, Billy, he is telling me that, you know, you have just become more beautiful. Like the older you've gotten, you've just become more beautiful. And he's talking about like he showed me your personality, which I absolutely love because you have the ability to be beautiful and classy. And then he shows me you slamming someone's face into the ground. And I laugh jokingly that like people think I'm all love and light, which I really do try to be. But sometimes my go-to, not sometimes, my go-to is to just soon slam your face into the ground as I had when you come up against me because that's how I was raised. And he's showing me that about you. Like you are very classy and lovely and beautiful. Just don't cross you. He's also telling...
That's right.
Yes, Billy, it is balance. That's what I say. It's balance. We're going to go with that. My husband will sometimes, or moderator will sometimes look at me and just shake his head because I knows what he's thinking. Like my followers think I'm all beautiful and love and light and kind and all this, and he sees the real me. He is telling me, Billy, that there is something, and it has to do with making money. So I'm not sure if you've been thinking about starting a side gig or starting your own business, but there's something you've been thinking about doing, but you are like you don't want to step out in that fear, which I completely get. But your dad is telling you to do it, to step out in the fear. So you know what he's talking about? I can just feel you being pulled in this direction. And you'd be hustling too. And you would do. Thank y'all so much for sending me all the gifts. And thank y'all for sharing. I just switched jobs and still super scared about it. Very good. You know what, Billy? You are going to do, your dad is showing me, it's going to be a couple of months before you get your footing. And it's just something that's kind of out of what you normally do. So you feel like you're just kind of grasping. That company feels like it's kind of unorganized also. But in a couple of months, you're going to completely hit your smooth sailing gear. You're going to do really well. Don't be afraid of it. You are absolutely where you were supposed to be. Thank you, Billy, for letting me read your dad. I so appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Billy. Thank y'all for sharing my live. Good afternoon. Thank you, Brett. Actually, I have been feeling well. I did get some disappointing news yesterday. One of those, that Signatera test that I had taken in the past that had come up to be negative. And it was because that test, it would just give me more comfort in not doing chemo. So the number was 0. I actually had no tumor DNA in my bloodstream when I originally took that test, and it came back positive yesterday. So next week, I have to go for a CAT scan. So it looks like my journey with this cancer is not over yet, and I'm getting tired of it, in case anyone was curious. Okay, let's do another spirit led. Oh, a grandma, my goodness. Okay. This is a grandma energy, but she is, oh, thank y'all. I'm hearing Mima. She is a grandma energy, but y'all didn't call her grandma. Whoever called her Mima. This lady is showing me, she kind of lived out in the country. I'm seeing some land around her, not a lot. Aw, thank y'all. She lived in the country, and this lady could fry a mean fried chicken. She liked to fry everything, actually, but mean fried chicken. I was going to say, she was showing me a church. She was a church-going lady. Not Catholic. I don't feel Baptist, but a Protestant religion. This lady also was, not only did she go to church because of the religious part of it, it was also her social environment. She did all the things. She did the potlucks. She was in the kitchen of this church a lot. And I'm hearing women's ministries. She was involved in their women's side of their ministries. And I'm not sure quite what this means. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. Okay. Bianca said yes.
I just have Chandra. The first person I saw said yes. Rip to Bianca. Chandra.
Okay, so there is a couple of people here trying to grab her. I'm going to repeat the information and give y'all something else that she just gave me. And then whoever, if y'all have already claimed her and the rest of the information fits, y'all are going to have to grab her again because there's too many people claiming her. So I just told her to give me something definitive, and she gave me something else. So I'm hearing it's Mima, is what she was called, Mima. She lived out in the country. She is showing me that she could fry a mean fried chicken. She liked to fry just about anything. She was very involved in her local church. It was a Protestant religion, but not Baptist. She was involved in the women's ministries, and she also was very involved in like their potlucks. Now, what she is showing me is that part of the women's like the second she showed me the women's ministry, she's showing me like crocheting things for babies, which leads me to believe she did volunteer work with like people who were either having babies out of wedlock. Okay, so it looks like Bianca still has it.
Brittany actually said it was her name.
And now someone else is saying that they can.
Just says it again.
Okay, so.
A medium says 100%.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mima, give me something.
Brittany's still.
Yeah. Okay, give me something definitive, Grandma. Okay, Avon. She also loved her some Avon. So just for y'all involved in helping mothers out of wedlock and local high schools, I think we must be
Amy still says yes.
Amy Hay. She
Brittany
sold
says
it.
she sold it.
Yes, I think we're with Brittany here, helping out of mothers out of Wedlock at the local high schools, and also she sold Avon. I think we're with Brittany here. Brittany has. Okay, so now let me tell you. So I think we're with Brittany, but let me tell you that a lot of this information has kind of fed over to a couple other people. So if the message fits you, please know that spirit will take one, because if there's a lot of people, one medium, a lot of spirits will bring one message through one spirit, so it resonates with more. If that makes sense. Okay. So who was it? Brittany? Brittany. Miss Brittany, you know what? Your grandmother had a heart for humanity. And the way she is saying that is very unusual. Like, she's not saying she had a heart for unwed mother. She's not saying she had a heart for humanity. And you have also gotten that same kind of energy in you. Except she is showing me you have a huge heart for animals. Like, if you had, I don't know if you do, but if you had any extra time, you'd so be volunteering at the local Humane Society and fostering them dogs. And when I said that, you'd be volunteering at the local Humane Society, your grandmother's like, oh no, like, no, don't do that. Because then she showed me you with like 100 dogs. Like, you would have to take them all home. She is showing me, Miss Brittany, that she sends you. So now you have 5 dogs and 3 cats. That makes so much sense. Well, I was saying, oh yeah, you would volunteer at the local Humane Society. She's like, no animals for her. And I just have to say, oh my goodness, Miss Brittany, 5 dogs. I lost my sweet Laveau a couple of years ago, and I won't even get another one because there's so much work of training and everything. So my heart goes out to you. I cannot imagine keeping up with 5 dogs. Lord have mercy. She is showing me that you have either started a new exercise routine or kicked your old one back up. But it's an acknowledgement of you trying to get control of your health, and you're not doing it for, well, of course we're all doing it because we like to fit in our jeans, but you're also doing it because you have found it helps you mentally. I also want to encourage you, Miss Brittany, to start, is it Brittany or Bethany?
Brittany,
to start meditating. You know, you are extremely intuitive, and I know she just got diagnosed with CMT. I just got diagnosed with CMT. I'm not sure what CMT is. Okay.
she said I have it.
And make sure, so when people come to me and, you know, they take classes from me and we're talking, I will give you all the help you need, but I can't do the work for you. It's a form of muscular dystrophy. Oh my goodness, honey, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Well, now we know why I'm reading her. Make sure that to really tap into spirit, to really up your, I can't imagine, Brittany, and my heart just goes out to you. Muscular dystrophy is just a horrendous disease, and I am so sorry. I have a personal family history with muscular dystrophy, so it's no surprise that your grandmother, it came up to me. Whenever you are wanting to tap into spirit, wanting to get control of your stress and mental health, there is nothing that can, I'm sorry, it's taking her legs, she says. I know, right, Miss Marilyn? I know. There's nothing like meditating, and I know meditating is hard, but even if you do it a few minutes, a couple of times a day, your grandmother wants you to know that she is always around you, that she is very much messing with your electronics. And it's because and she's not just messing with one, she has been messing with a lot of your electronics. because she has been around you so much. And you were wondering where she was. You were just like, where is she? Why isn't she making herself known? And so she just kept coming back up and up and up. So just know, Miss Brittany, that she is around you and she is going to be leading you in the right direction. And she is very much saying, stay strong, stay strong. She's so what? She does it all. I've been wondering if it was her or my dad, her son. Your dad sends you the birds. Because whenever I was asking her, I just took a minute and I asked your grandma, I said, are you doing it all? Because sometimes spirits will do it in coalition with each other. And she's like, no, that baby needs me. And like, no, she's taking responsibility for those electronics. So your dad sends you the birds. So I was like, well, your dad's there. I know he has to make himself known also. So he sends you the birds. Thank you, Miss Brittany, for letting me read your grandmother. And again, I am so sorry about your recent diagnosis, and so many prayers going out to you. That is such a horrendous thing to, she's my grandma. My dad is the blue jay. Very good. All right, let's see who we have going on here. I'm hearing the name Philip. Phil or Philip. What you got for me, Phil? Phil, when I said what you got for me, Phil stepped up with a drink and said cheers. Oh, Sandy, your prayers both your daughters had muscular dystrophy. I'm so sorry. Phil said cheers. He liked to drink socially, but this guy had himself, he wasn't just your typical local bar, let me just go grungy looking. This guy has on slacks and a nice polo shirt. He is well groomed. Last name is Phillips. Okay, Miss Robin, you could definitely be, if the last name is Phillips, it could definitely fit that. Does the rest of it fit? Okay, what was I saying? Oh, well groomed. He also smells nice. It could be your father-in-law, Phil. So let me read. I got the name Phil or Philip. So now, but the rest of it has to fit. If the rest of it fits, please put a yes in the comments. He is showing me, he died from a heart condition. He is saying cheers. He drank socially. I'm not feeling he had a, yeah, it has to. That's why I was saying he was very specific about what he was wearing, that he dressed nicely. Not like a three-piece suit, but he is definitely wearing slacks, polo shirt. He is well groomed. He smells nice, and he passed from a heart condition. Hello, hello. User moi? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so let me recap this. If he is your spirit, please put a yes in the comments. I'm getting the name Phil or Philip. He drank socially. He is showing me he was a very social guy, had a lot of friends. That was part of his life. My Uncle Phil passed from a heart attack. Okay, very good, TC. Okay, let's see. Very good. TC just claimed him. I was about to see if you had enough followers. You don't have enough followers to go live, so you need to change your username. Okay, Miss, who is this? TC. We're going to call you TC. TC to something, but TC just claimed this gentleman. It's her Uncle Philip. TC, he is... There's been a recent celebration in your family, he is showing me. Now, when spirits step up and acknowledge there is a recent celebration, it feels like a wedding or an anniversary.
I just came into the chat.
Okay, very good. He is showing me that there's been a recent celebration in your family, like an anniversary or a wedding. When spirits step up and they talk about those types of events, it's just an acknowledgement they are around. Also, someone in your family, I don't feel it's you, but someone who would have been affiliated with him has been having really bad headaches. And I'm feeling they're eye related. I just feel like it's like this ocular type migraine. Do you know who he's referencing, TC? Not seeing TC. All right, I haven't seen TC confirm this. Okay.
Not sure.
It feels like it's a female, and it's not you. I just, he made that clear that it wasn't you. It was Life Ray. Okay, Lily Ray, I'm gonna come back and answer that. Your best friend's mom. I'm gonna come back and answer that in a minute.
My mother, his sister.
It feels like a female. So has your mom been complaining about headaches? And I'm feeling that she needs to, I don't know if y'all, some people are dead set against chiropractors, but that's what he's showing me. He's showing me oh, look at that. Nat Marie just joined my 6 weeks class. Of course, I'm so glad to have you there. So glad to have you there. He's showing me a chiropractor for your mom. Also, she has been under a lot of stress. It's like she has a lot of balls up in the air. And he's telling her, the message he has for her is, let it go. It's going to be okay. Like, she just worries.
To do cataract surgery.
You have to do cataract surgery?
She's getting ready to have cataract surgery.
Okay, very good. That will help, but she also needs to go to the chiropractor because he's very much making like the back of my head hurt right before I go. He's saying for you, TC, that like he's so proud of you. Like he's showing me that you've been working on a lot of forgiveness work. Now, when I say that you've been doing a lot of forgiveness work, it doesn't mean that you are forgetting what people have done to you, but you have been working on purposeful forgiveness and moving past it, and you did it for you. And I just want to say that is beautiful, and if more people could do that, people underestimate the power, they underestimate how much forgiving others has the ability to heal us. And we do it for ourselves, not for them. And you're not saying what people did was okay. What you're saying is that you had to forgive and move on for yourself. Yes, Lord of spiritual work going on. I know. Girl, that's some heavy crap right there. And it's constant. Have you noticed that, TC? Just as you feel like you have like conquered a goal and you've healed yourself, that onion peels back and there's another layer. Thank you, TC, for letting me read your uncle. I so appreciate it. A couple of people asked about my class. There is, so the easiest way to get to it is, this is my TikTok page. Make sure it's mine. I'm the one with like 37,000 followers because there's some people who don't have as many. They're like imposters. And then you click on my website link and I pop up. There I am. That's my website. You can sign up for a newsletter if you would like, but what you really want is a hamburger over in the corner. So when you click on the hamburger, you have all these options and you can go to classes. And the classes, there they are. This is the more intermediate advanced circle, and then this is the intro circle. Now, something I want y'all to see, which is so cool. So if y'all are watching, pay attention because this is something you're going to want to do. Okay, so if you go back to the hamburger and you go to events, click on the events, there is a free event coming up. It's right here. It's Meet Marie McGovern. Now, a lot of y'all I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but this is a free event and it's on Zoom. And it is in regards to someone named Don Studi, who is being investigated for being a serial killer over in Iowa, a serial unaliver. Now this gentleman, this is a whole story about him. This guy posted. So anyway, it's very interesting. Y'all should come, ask your questions. It's just so, I wouldn't say it's cool because this gentleman unalived several people, but how it came about is interesting. Okay, let's see who we got going on here. What is this person showing me? Okay, we have a lady here.
You said you were going to go back to somebody.
Oh, yeah. What did she have a question about? Oh, yeah, what was her name? Okay, someone was asking about her best friend's mom, and they were, and if it was foul play. Can you read comment on here so that I can? You received several follow requests from people claiming to be you. It's so annoying. I mean, gosh, darn it! It just makes me crazy. Her name was Lily Ray. Thank you, Gypsy Mama, for keeping us on task. Okay, Miss Lily Ray, can you re-comment so we can make sure you're still on here? Because I would like to address your question about foul play. Okay, so let's tap. So look, y'all can tap with me. Y'all want to tap with me? Anyone out there who thinks they're intuitive, let's do it. Okay, so we have Lily Ray. She wants to know about your best friend's mama passed away. Okay, very good. I'm going to ask you to go live, dear, if you should. Hi, Miss Lily. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing very good. Now, where are you located today?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Close to my stomping ground. I was born and raised in Louisiana.
I've always wanted to go there.
And you're so close, and you haven't been. New Orleans is a must. All right, now your when I tap into this situation, I get a feeling of a lady passing, and it was made to look like something that it wasn't. But there were some telltale signs.
Yeah.
So now, was she found by herself?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I was feeling. But she was not by herself when she passed. Were y'all aware of that?
No, but we kind of suspected as much.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question and just say yes or no because I don't want to be led. Now, do y'all kind of have a feeling of who was around her when she passed?
Yes.
Okay. Do y'all think it was a man?
Yes.
Okay. Was this man romantically involved with her, the one that y'all think it is?
Yes.
Did he have a history of being controlling and abusive?
I don't know.
Okay. Very good. I love how you said that. And I'm so sorry. I was like, say yes or no. Okay. You don't know. And that is fine. Now, are they saying that are they somehow putting the onus of her passing back on her? Are they saying that it's because of something she did that she passed?
Yes.
Okay. That is not true. Just so you know. Were there any defense wounds on her whenever she was found?
I believe so.
Yes, because I'm feeling she put up a fight.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, is there a name Alan around her?
I'm trying to think.
I know I put you on the spot, right? I'm like,
well, I can't exactly remember his name, but I know that was a street name they used to live on.
And Alan was a street name they lived on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. That's why I'm getting that name Alan then. That's exactly what it could be. And they lived on that street together?
No.
Okay, so who lived on this street?
It was her parents, and her daughter.
And the lady who passed lived on this street.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now there's some people going on in the chats, and so we're going to use this as kind of, I hope you don't mind, Lily. Do you mind that I'm doing this?
That's fine.
Okay, so now this is how we work a forensics case. Someone has to be involved, which you are. And so then now we have some people on here who have some questions, because everyone has the ability to be intuitive. And we're going to work on people honoring those hits. Now, someone said that they got that he was an ex-boyfriend. So I did ask if it was someone she had been romantically involved in. Had she recently broken up with him?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the person that got the hit of an ex-boyfriend, you are absolutely on it. Now, someone else the same person says, did they claim it was an overdose? What are they saying that she died from?
Suicide.
How did she do it, though? Was it an overdose?
No. She was found hung on a door with a shoestring.
Okay, that's ridiculous. She did not do that. She absolutely did not do that. Okay, let's see what someone else here is getting. Was an ex-boyfriend. We just get it. Okay, someone else asked if there was blunt force trauma. Now, I had gotten that she was going to have some defense wounds. Do you know if they specifically found a head wound on her or not?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't know that there was necessarily, because I think what this person is feeling is that I'm seeing her shoved to the ground. So this is when I'm asking her what happened. I'm also seeing him forcing his way into her house. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing her opening the door some, but then I'm seeing him like pushing in.
That would be accurate.
Okay. And someone else says someone said he was stalking her, which I do believe he was absolutely stalking her. Someone else says she's getting intuition that having drug related. I'm feeling that he was on drug. Like, when I think people are saying all these drugs are related, I think what they're getting is the person who did it had some drugs in his system. I don't think it was drugs related and there was like drugs being dealt or anything. I think the person who did it was not himself, which fueled his anger. And I'm feeling her being pushed to the ground. And she was incapacitated. So that's probably that head wound, because I'm feeling like she is not herself. Now, are they going to continue to investigate this?
No.
Someone else put on here that they got that she had. Someone else at Bush Cookie says that they felt that they unalived her before he hung her. I feel like she was still alive when she was hung, but barely.
Yeah, barely.
Mm-hmm. And someone said the head wound was bad. You know, I would, if this was me and this was my mom or someone I cared about, I would just sit down with the police and start asking them questions. Like, some of these things that I have brought up, start asking them questions like, how did this happen? No one hangs themselves with a shoestring unless they are in jail and that's all they have access to. No one does that. I would definitely, if I was your friend, start asking a lot of questions. This squeaky wheel gets, and I know because I've worked with some police on some cases. It's like they are just, and it's not that they don't want to do a good job. They just get so busy. If it's not in front of them, they kind of forget about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for letting me drill you and all these questions to you. I so appreciate it. Please relay the message to your friend. If she wants to, this live will be posted on my YouTube channel next week. If she wants to go back and review it and watch it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So I was about to say that was a little bit of fun, but I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying it was fun because someone was unalived. But it was. Isn't that interesting how y'all were getting these hits? And that's actually what we learn in classes. We learn how do you kind of walk through this information that you're getting from spirit. So if anyone else does anyone else have a case on here they want us to tap into real quick? We will certainly do that. Okay, let's see. Bush, Emma, Chloe, please come through to Chris today. I need to know if your death was an accident. I am feeling on that one it was an accident. Before I brought that other lady up on screen, I had already tapped her and could feel very strongly that there was foul play. I am feeling that your sweet Emma, Chloe, it was an accident. Okay, does anyone else have a case they want us to work real quick? So you get into spirit and get death info. Yes. So when we work a forensics case, how you start out is you read a family member, and it's just like any other reading. You heard me say to her, please just answer yes or no, because I did not want to be led. You have to be careful when you get into forensics cases, because you can start what we call a Hollywood drama, like, all this stuff, you can just see it happening, or this could have happened. So I just want to be very specific of, just answer yes or no, so that they knew. Your friend that passed in jail, there was absolutely foul play involved in that. Okay, Lori John, my ex-boyfriend, was it an OD or something else? I do feel it was an OD, but it was not on purpose. He's showing, I'm just hearing a drug combination was not what his body was used to. Oh my goodness, Melissa Clark, did my mom just let my dad die? I have actually been asked that question before, not for you, but someone else. And so I'm very honest when I answer this. I don't feel like your mom did. I feel like that it was almost like she was stuck. She was kind of having an out-of-body experience. Like she was in so much shock, she didn't know what to do, if that makes sense. So could she have prevented his death? I'm not feeling that she could have. But she was also in a state of shock, like she didn't know what to do. My sister-in-law has been missing for about 3 years. Wow. Okay, Tabitha Diamond, I am about to ask you to go live. Hello, Miss Tabitha.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. So where are you located?
Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. I was going to say, you the second you popped on, I was getting a Midwest feel from you. Okay. So now your sister-in-law has just been missing for almost 30 years and no one knows anything about her, right? Is that what you said?
Right.
Okay. Very good. All right. So
yes.
I don't know if you just saw what we did with the other lady. I'm going to let people kind of chime in and get what they're feeling on this, if you don't mind. I'll give you what I'm getting off of it. But we're also going to let other people chime in. When you work forensics cases, there's power in numbers. So just so everyone knows. And I want to thank, there's some people sharing my live. I want to thank y'all. It really helps. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to answer yes or no, but I don't want you to think because I'm asking it that's exactly what happened, because I don't want to, start any family trauma, if that makes sense. Was your sister-in-law said to have been having an affair?
Maybe. I can't remember, but it seems like there was something to that point.
Okay, very good. I was absolutely feeling there was another man involved. Now, someone else on here asked, so we're going to answer them. Did it happen in the summer? Did she disappear in the summertime?
No.
Yeah, I didn't feel
No.
that. But so I'm going to address this person who asked if it happened in the summertime. So now she said it didn't, but this is where, like when you're learning forensics, when you're in classes, this is where we break it down and we would figure out why you got summer. Because I think there's something to that, but she did not disappear in the summertime. Now, whenever she disappeared, I'm feeling that did people think that she left on her own?
Yes.
Yes, because I am feeling that she absolutely left on her own. I'm feeling that she left on her own and that was she pregnant? Did y'all know?
Not that we know of.
Okay. I'm feeling that when she left on her own for someone else, like to be with someone else, but that person was not who she thought he was. You know what I mean? She thought the grass was going to be greener. And that,
Okay.
do y'all feel like that she has passed?
Yes.
Okay, so as a medium, I will tell you that no one should ever tell you that someone passed. And that's the reason I asked you if she was, if y'all felt like she had passed. Okay, so now I'm gonna, is she still alive? I am not, if I had to bet money, and please do not take this to the bank, please do not take what I'm saying as the written gospel. I do not feel that she is still walking this planet. There are some people in my comments who are saying that they feel like she is still alive. And then there's a lot of other people saying that she has passed. I feel like that her life was taken by someone else. And I feel like it was an accident. I don't think they did it on purpose. I feel like there was an argument and I'm feeling a head injury. Some other people on here said that they were seeing some water, that they felt water around her. I do feel like there is water around her now, but I think that happened after she had already passed. And some people on here are saying that they felt the same way that I did. Someone else is saying that they're seeing a blue Mustang. I am seeing a blue car. The person, are you familiar with, now you said that there might have been an affair, so you're not really familiar with that?
No.
Okay. Because some other people were asking if the man she had an affair with was married, because I'm feeling like he was also. Was she blonde? Someone asked if she was blonde.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, baby bird mom, very good. She was blonde. So you see, this is just let me talk to them for just a second. Let me talk to these people making comments. For those of you who are making comments, this is exactly how this works. Y'all are doing an excellent job, and I do want to thank Tabitha here for letting us. Tabitha, did she leave kids behind?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Those poor babies. That's all I have to say. Like they have gone this whole time without their mom. And now I'm sure they're adults. She said she's been gone for 30 years, but for her to have left. Now what I'm going to do is there is a spirit who has stepped up who gave me this information. So someone had said baby bird mom said she was beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful. And just didn't have a great decision-making capability. I'm going to, Tabitha, tell the spirit, if it is her, to send you a sign that is unmistakable. Now, do you have an idea of what you would like the sign to be? If you don't, I will choose something.
Gosh, I don't know.
I am
maybe
going to,
a dream.
Oh, a dream. That's a good one. Okay. So I'm going to talk to the spirit who is standing here, who's been giving me this information. If this is your aunt, I want her to come to you, Tabitha, in a dream. Now, dreams are a little bit harder, so I'm going to tell her to also mess with some lights in your house, like make them flicker. And when that
Okay.
happens, Tabitha, you have to message me. You have to email me and let me know what happened. Game? Are
Okay.
you good? All right. Thank you so much for letting us read you and for answering all of these questions. I know it was probably a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I do want to read some of these comments. People are saying that they
Thank you.
agree that they felt like that the guy she was having the affair with was married. And yeah, some people are hard to believe that she was feeling when she left her children behind. I don't know that she planned on being gone permanently, though. Like when she left, I don't think she was planning on being gone permanently. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Tabitha. I appreciate your time today. Oh, you have a business, I see. You have a
Thank you.
business? What is your business here? I see.
Yeah.
What is your business?
I do shirts.
All right. So
I make shirts.
this person that I'm talking to, her name is Tabitha Diamond. It's Diamond Roots Design. So y'all go and follow her. Get some shirts going on. Thanks, Tabitha.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. So that was that was fun. This was a fun live. I know. Let's see. Did my dad? Let me see. Let me ask this. Did my stepdad Jackie have a heart attack, or did he overdose? I'm feeling very strongly that he did an overdose. You know what? We should. You know what would be fun? If I did more lives like this, like we come up and we help people with that would be fun with the forensics cases. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe I'll get a schedule together when I come back, or we'll just do it randomly. But y'all did a great job. For anyone who is interested in furthering those intuitive skills, go register for my class, Intro to Mediumship. It is a lot of fun. We break down how do you protect yourself? Because someone on here was saying what they were feeling summer related to, but the lady hadn't passed in summer. I think I know what that summer was about. So we figure out, okay, you got this, but it didn't answer the question. What does it mean? We break down what the meanings coming from spirit actually are. So thank y'all. Thank y'all. Go check my website out, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. I have some free events coming up. I have some classes coming up. And I hope to see y'all around on my website. I am going to be in Phoenix this weekend, so I don't know if I'll be going live. If I do, it'll just be from Phoenix. All right. Y'all have a great weekend.